Hey, and welcome to a new video. As I said, when it was nice and sunny and it got drier, I'd start restoring some of my stuff. So here we are. I'm starting to restore one of my 22 boxes that I got from Fort Paul in auction last year. They're a fairly bit rusty. I think they're in good nick, but obviously I don't know. But I'll show you what they look like. Here's one of them that I'm starting on. So there you go. So there's one of the boxes I've just started on. All this I've just been hammering out just to get past all the paint and everything, just to get down as to the bare metal as possible. I think, looking at it from what I can see, the metal is in actually rather good nick, but obviously underneath all this paint I don't actually know, not for certain. But hey, so let's just get on with it. Like I said, some of the paint has been coming off quite nicely. There's bits. It seems to be in layers as well, and I don't know why it's in layers. Some of it's in layers, some of it's not, so it's really odd. But also I've been trying to get loose these. This is a bit loose, but not so much, so I've had to put some more WD-40. That's completely stiff, but I will get to that. And then there's another handle on the other side which I have managed to loosen up, but it wasn't that stuck to begin with. So I'm just trying to get all this loose paint, rust, etc. off, just so then when I try the solution that I found online, I can see whether or not it'll be a way to get rid of rust or a complete and utter waste of time. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of these boxes. As I said, I've got 22, but I won't be keeping them all. I will be selling about 15 or so, maybe 17. I'm not sure how many I'm going to keep myself just yet. I suppose it'll depend on how well they come up, because I'd like to sell some if I can. But obviously it depends if or not it's gonna come up in a sellable condition, and whether or not I've just wasted my money on them. But hopefully I haven't. And first signs do look good, but obviously I don't want to be too optimistic, as you never know what's underlying in the surface. Right, so let me just give that a rest a minute, and let me see if I can try and move this handle a little bit more freely, because it's had a few minutes with WD. It seems to get stuck there. It's definitely moves quite nicely, but not completely freely. I think that's probably the best I'm gonna get it, I think, to be honest. Which is better than what it was, because this one was completely and utterly stiff when I tried to move it. So it's better than what it was, but I don't think I'm going to get it much better, which is a shame. But hey, I'll take it as it comes. And that WD-40 is actually working quite nicely on that. As you can see, some of it has actually come off, so there might be hope for it yet. Like I said, it is only going to end up ever going up to there though, unfortunately. But it's better, a lot better than what it was. Right, let me just give a bit more spray onto here, because I need to try and get this loosened up somehow. It's easier said than done. So I don't know where it's stuck. It could be stuck anywhere. Oh, that stinks. Right, so I'll leave that to do its work, and let me see if I can crack on. Actually, let me do a test. I want to do an experiment. I want to see how good WD-40 is. Phew. Oh, smell of WD-40 in the afternoon. Right, so I'll leave that to see if that does anything on there, and let me get cracking back onto the rest of this paint. But yes, it feels nice to be back out in the open and finally getting at these boxes, seeing as I've had them near on a year and not been able to do anything, because obviously I've been busy with work, etc. over the corona period, so it's been a bit hard to get anything done. And then obviously winter, this long time of horrible weather that we've had, didn't help matters, so I didn't want to get these boxes out just for them to get wet again, because that defeats the object. So this has been a very long time coming, but a happy long time coming. It is coming off in bits and drobs, but I'm just more concerned that the more paint I leave on, the solution I've got to get the rust off is not going to tackle the paint, and that I'm not going to get the best result if I leave it all on. I think that might have to wait until it's dried out. Some of it is coming off a little, but it's just sliding. And I should have thought it before I sprayed that as well. It's now nice and wet, so it's going to be a pain to try and lift. So it might be fun when I try and get it loose. Well, it seems to have worked on that bit there. This bit seems to be coming off a little bit. Lift that back up again up there. I should probably now have greased it. It comes down when I don't want it to. There's pros and cons. They are getting there slowly but surely. Like I said, it's just a pain because there's so much to clean up, and yet this is just the first one. And on some of the others, when I do eventually get inside, some of them have actually been dented on the inside, so I'm going to be hammering away at them as well. So some of the boxes I might have more work than others. Oh, it'll be fun. Spending my summer batching away at boxes, but I suppose one good thing is I can take my anger out on them. I suppose that's one good thing. If anybody ever annoys me or whatever, I can always come and batter the hell out of boxes for the fun of it. So I might be able to avenge any anger that I have from people. Still a bit down here and it's annoying me now. this bit down here, it seems like this is a several layer bit and I can't get it off. It won't budge and it's annoying me. Oh, some of it's coming off. Right, so that's going a little bit better than what I thought, but it's just very long, hard work, which I knew it was in store, but I just think that I'm not going to get all 22 done by the end of this year, but hey ho, slow but steady. Like I said, it'll keep me busy anyway, so that's the main thing. So I'm going to leave you now because it's basically the rest of the video would just the same of me scrubbing, bashing, and I don't want to bore you with it. But if anybody wants to know what solution I'm going to be doing to try and get rid of the rust, it's a solution I found online and it's distilled vinegar and salt. And it says leave it for a couple of hours and you should then start getting a result. But as obviously as you could see, I haven't started doing that yet, so I think I'm going to start doing it now once I've tried this handle, and then see where I go from then. If it doesn't work, find another solution of getting the rust. But hey, so it's progress. I'm starting. So as I said, a video, but I know it's not a great one and it's not a brilliant one, and it's not a very long one either. But I just wanted to give you an update to say that I am still here. I am starting on my projects now. And obviously when I've done the experiment with the thing, I will probably give you a quick update on it, just to let you know how things are going. So thanks for watching, and there will be more. Like I said, there's 22 of these to go, plus all my hurricane lamps, etc., and knives which I need to look after and etc. So I'm going to be very, very busy. So I think next time I deal with these, I might deal with my pocket knives and just get them rusted and everything else. So while I'm waiting for that to cook next time, I'll get with them, so you will see more stuff, I promise you. Right, so on this great of a sunny day that is very rare in this country, I will leave you to your business and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, thanks for now. Bye bye.